We are Steve and Jill. Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Hello.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun.
Today's Jill Friday. She's going to talk about how long do Land Academy members actually stay in the group.
I have some stats. I know you like stats.
Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free. And I got to tell you, back in the day, it was nearly impossible to find land without a mailing address, like 123 Main Street. Well, eventually, Jill and I put together a website called neighborscoop.com that allows you to find property that doesn't have an address, which is really almost all the property that we purchase, by just using the state and the county that it's in and the assessor's parcel number. It's called neighborscoop.com. Check it out. And if you need more information, you can always email support@landacademy.com.
Jeff wrote, "This is my third try giving away good deals with some money in them."
This is what goes on Discord.
What is this? This is funny.
This is a thing on Discord right now, giving away deals that people don't want to do, just giving them away.
Okay. Finding them and giving away. All right. If I don't get any takers on this one, it's 3 strikes, and that means they kicked me out of this group. Not sure if that's funny. No. I have an infill lot in Shreveport for $2,200. It's a corner lot. Private message me for details. Assignment fee is just 20% of the profit after you sell.
Of the profit after you sell, so it's no risk to whoever takes over this deal. Why would somebody give away a perfectly good transaction, Jill?
Because they don't want to do it, or they don't know how to do it, or they're just not good at it.
It's not in their, or it's not in their acquisition criteria. If a deal came in from a way past mailer for $2,200, and we knew we could sell it for $8 pretty quickly, we would not do the deal. Why? Because that's not in our acquisition criteria anymore. We're buy for 30 to 50 and sell for 90 to 150. That's what we do. So we're not going to. We have a limited amount of resources, just like everybody. There's only so much time Jill can spend on the phone and her staff and the whole thing. So yeah, is it crazy profitable when you look at the margin? Yep. We're just not going to do it. And that's what's going on here. This is one of the things that happens in Discord often. And, I'm going to bring this up now. I just approved right before we sat down to record this, a sneak peek at Discord. The tech thing is done.
Oh, is it good? Good. I can't wait to see it. That's
if you go to
my eyes, sorry.
You go to landinvestors.com and just go to the front page. You can horse around, read in a read-only fashion with what's going on that minute in Discord. It's pretty amazing.
Cool.
And then I think you will be amazed at the conversations that we're all having as Land Academy members, which is kind of fitting for today's topic. Today's topic is Jill Friday. How long do Land Academy's members actually stay in the group? This is the meat of the show. So
I went back and kind of looked at some numbers, and it's pretty much what I thought. So how long do people, they join Land Academy, they get started, they're doing data, doing mail, whatever. How long do they stick with this? Well, some of them, I'm going to say the number is right around 20% are here for a year. They give it a year. And then what happens after a year? 2 things. One is I find out this is not for them, or life happens. And more often than not, life happens. And I'll get to that in a second. So what happens to the 80%? Oh, they're in it. And they're with us for years. We've got some people in here that are like, we're over 5 years together. We all know each other. We remember being together at live event 1, live event 2. Oh yeah, you brought that up there. Oh yeah, I remember when we did this. And back in the day when we had these live events, someone brought up the day, yeah, I remember we did that taco party at your house. I'm like, yeah. It was fun. We
really did that.
We did. Yeah, I had you over at the beach and we did the whole thing. That's like 80% of our people. And what's interesting is the people that leave, that 20%, that life happens, you would be shocked at how many come back. Like 80% of those guys, they figure it out and they come back.
Figure out their life event.
Exactly. When people leave here, it's like a breakup. It's exactly, I always hear the same thing because I have my team reach out to them and we have like kind of a, like an offboarding kind of questionnaire and it's most of the time it's not you, it's me. This happened, that I had we've had people with illnesses and, just major life changes. They're like, I just can't handle it. I get it. I know you guys are right. I know it's possible. That's usually the common thing. I can't wrap my head around it right now, and I'm not focused, and then I'm not going to do a good job. And so to which we say, I get it. We'll be here. We always say that. We're going to be here. Don't worry about it. And then give them a year, 6 months, whatever it is. And then here they come, and I love it. And what's great about it is they know we're here, and they know what we're all about, and you're going to come back like, swinging for the fences, man. When you get in here and you realize what's going on, and if it doesn't work for whatever reason, and you take a step back and you kind of get everything together, you're like, okay, now I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go big, and that's it. So, and even why do we have such good retention off the gate, out of the gate? It's because this is my feelings, and I have conveyed this to my team. It's like, I'm really adamant about you doing your homework and doing all your research before you join Land Academy. I don't want you just to try it out, see if it's for you. Please go and do everything you can. And that's one of the reasons, like, we opened up Discord. You're working on that. We want to be able to share with you a sneak peek about what kind of deals we're doing, the people in the community, how we communicate, how fast things move, what support you have. You can get a sneak peek of that. That's why I give a one-time invite if you want to be on our Thursday member calls. Just send a note to our team, support at Land Academy, and you'll get an invite to sit there, log on just like everybody else, like you're a member of Land Academy, and watch us communicate and talk and look at deals and all that. It says, I want to make sure this is for you. I want you to make sure this is for you, and that the timing is right.
Last thing that we want to do is sell somebody education.
Oh, yeah.
And then charge them every month for something they're not going to use and don't care about.
And be unhappy with. And it's dumb.
We don't ask you for your credit card number ever, and never will. Mm-hmm. That's not what this is. No,
we're here to help. And that's why we keep the enrollment down too. I'd rather work with a smaller group of really solid people who are really here doing it like us, or they want to get to the level of us.
Me too, Joe.
Because it's just so much easier, and it's just so much more fun. I want you to be able to dive in, and I want you to do all your homework. I don't care if it takes a year. If you've had a phone conversation with me and you've been on the fence, you've probably heard I've said, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I'll be here. If it's 6 months, I don't care. Save up. Do what you got to do. Finish what you got to do. Get that kid in college. Whatever it is, we'll be right here. And when you come and you join, I want you to be all in, because you know what? I'm all in helping you. We're both all in helping you. We are going to push you to succeed and check on you. Make sure you have everything that you need. And that's why we do our calls and all our communication, and so while we're doing this podcast.
So Jill's got a data set that she works from to see where, because she and her staff manage the membership part of this. I don't. What I look at and manage is offers to owners. And I can tell you with a big smile on my face that a couple of months ago we sent out about 750 mailers. Last month we hit 1 million. On behalf of a million pieces of mail went out.
In a month. With our group.
Awesome. There's a lot of retention. There's only a few people that leave every month. For the size of the group, it's pretty extraordinary.
No, it's great. Yeah, and I'm very proud of this group. I'm so proud of Land Academy and our community, and I can't imagine. I'm not going to tear up, I promise. But we are going on. Let's see, this is 2022, so it's 7 years, going on 7 years, and where are we going to be in like 10? I can't even think.
Imagine
in 10 years, like 3 years from now. Whew, yeah, it's going to be amazing. And we're not going anywhere. Happy you could join us today, 5 days a week. You can find us here on the Land Academy Show.
Join us next week for another interesting episode. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
Did that question come from Chris?
I thought you did it.
Oh, I don't know.
I honestly thought you wrote it.
Maybe it was Chris Chris helps me
Oh, maybe
out.
Chris from last week.
No. Our Chris.
I know.
Oh, from last week. Yeah.
Yeah, it actually rolled over.
That was it. That's good. So Chris, who works on my team enrolling new Land Academy members, and if you don't know Chris, go on landacademy.com and schedule a call with someone, and it's probably going to be Chris.
Yep.
I love Chris. Is awesome. Anyway, he's like, this is a question that comes up. People want to know. So here we are answering it. Hey, thank you for tuning in. By the way, stand by. We're still working on this. It's going to come here. I had to put it on hold because of bandwidth, but we're working on being able to online notarize your documents. Don't leave your desk. Don't leave your resort like I've done and run to find a UPS because you have to get a document notarized. Don't worry. We got you covered. We'll be able to do it right from your cell phone with the help of my team. And it's legal online notarizing. There's a very few states that allow it. And ours happens to be one. And it's based on where we are sitting, not where you are. So you can be on the beach, call us on your phone. We'll get that document notarized for you. Isn't that great? So if you have any more questions, just send a note to support@landacademy.com. We are Jack and Jill.
Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you found our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.